Recently there has been a lot of speculation about Bitcoin, and a lot of persons have been saying, okay, is it going to rise? Is it going to fall? Like, how long is this going to stumble and maybe be dancing around in a wedge pattern or no? But you know, a lot of person that understand how this whole thing works, they are keeping their cool and they are doing their technical analysis, based on their experiences, and they are just keeping their cool and then allowing the pattern to go on. All right, while waiting for the right time to buy and the right time to sell. All right, but a lot of person that are novice, they once they hear buy, they just, without making any analysis, they'll just go ahead, push their money in, and when it goes down or when it goes up, they start panicking. All right, so I'm going to attempt to share with you some of my personal technical analysis that I do carry on with some of these things, and the same way I do some forex analysis and maybe binary trading analysis as well. So this analysis is going to be done in days and weeks, and that's because we're expecting this to this whole thing to happen in the long run. And I'm not going to be doing it in per day, let's say per minute or 30 minutes. All right, but this same analysis can be done in 30 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes chart. All right, so we are going to attempt to analyze this chart. So if there's anything you don't understand, comment in the comment section. Most of you are watching this video, you know better, so we'll share with the community so that we all could benefit, can benefit. All right, a lot of person that makes mistakes, sending coins to the wrong address, not doing the right thing. All right, and maybe you know not everybody does not know everything. All right, that's why we are learning every day. I personally, I learn every single day per seconds. I learn everything. All right, I learn even how to breathe again. All right, don't misunderstand me. What I mean is, not everybody does not know everything. So be sure that you share some of your knowledge as well in the comment section, and be sure that you apply this, share this video to someone. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel, and let's just, without wasting time, let's just dive into the video and see how. Hey, you're welcome to my channel. This is Wilbur Barra. In this video, we're just going to be talking about some technical analysis about Bitcoin, to see how we can predict about Bitcoin for the next couple of weeks, to see how it goes. Alright, we all know that disclaimer. Alright, this is, I'm not saying whatever that is going to be said in this video is 100% perfect, or it's even 99% perfect or something. Alright, this is just some technical analysis that we carry on to know the direction that we follow, to see how whether we are going to perform well or not in the crypto market for the next couple of months or weeks or days. Alright, so this will help you not to be afraid, not to be skeptical, to know exactly what you're doing. So if by now you're not subscribed to my channel, you just need to hit the subscribe button right here where my button is, and then hit the notification bell button, enable it to all, so that whenever I upload video, you'll be the first to see the video and be able to tap from the resources that I have within the video that I have to offer you. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, please do well to do that. And if you've been subscribed, all right, you are the MVP. I really appreciate you. All right, so also like and share this video. All right, so if you don't know how to like this way and share this video to as many persons as possible, so that, and comment, so that whenever this video goes around, everybody, a lot of persons will see it and benefit from it. So let's just continue right away. So now, first of all, let's go to CoinMarketCap. All right, CoinMarketCap. Or if you don't know how to use CoinMarketCap, I've made video about it or before now. All right, you can see the current price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently at $35,964.34 price. All right now, which is just changing. And then the percentage for the last 24 hours, today being the 6th of June 2021, it has just increased by 0.32%, 32%, and the last 7 days that's increased by 1.34%. And my market cap, you can see it here, and then volume, and then circulating supply. So let's just click on it. It's the first coin right here, and we all know that most coins follow the under the influence of Bitcoin. All right, so let's scroll down here to look at the chart to see how Bitcoin has performed for the last for all time. All right, So it has gone an all-time high of about $59,000 right here. Okay, $60,420.77 all-time high. And then you can see it has fallen to this level right here. All right, right here, this level right here. All right, so that's I place my chart to off. So let's look at it. Let's look at it on the trading view, and let's see how we can analyze it and see how it works on the trading view. All right, so we are analyzing it against USD. USD, that's not USDT, rather USD. All right, USD and USDT tends to perform the same way. All right, so we are analyzing it against USD, and then I think I will have to all right, so here we are, and this now we have to change the time frame. All right, so let's change the time frame from 30 minutes to 1 day to see how it's performed for the last couple of days. So you can see the performance for the last couple of days. All right, so Bitcoin currently now is at $35,991.79. all right, currently today. And then let's place it to week, and then we see how it has performed for the last couple of weeks. All right, so if you place it to months, you see how it has performed for the last couple of months, which is pretty cool. It's just gone down by about 3 wonderful stroke of candle sales for the last couple of months. All right, so let's place our chart 2 weeks, so because we are going to be carrying our analysis through the weeks. All right, and then maybe probably the days might come in. All right, because you can see that what happened during the days is what influenced what happened in the week, then vice versa. So let me reduce this our daily chart so that you take a very good look at it. All right, so you can see the reduced chart, how it looks. All right, so all right, looking at this right now, anybody can analyze BTC. All right, I'm looking at it with the days through the daily chart. All right, chart view. Anybody that knows how to use the normal trend line can typically analyze and get some, if not perfect, some at least about 50 to 60% a kind of 60% pass mark on what Bitcoin is going to be doing for the next couple of days. All right, so you can see that all this moment here for the last couple of days, there has been some moment of consolidation right here. It has neither gone too down or too up. It's just been consolidating on a wedge format, like on straight line. So if you draw some trend line here, you discover that it's in a kind of wedge format, and in this wedge format, it's either it will break down or it will break up. All right, either it will break upward or it will break downward. So and that's what everyone is hoping and looking out for. And for the last couple of days, although we've been expecting the whales to buy, but the whales are not yet buying, so which means that there are still some things that they are really expecting from the market. All right, so let's use our normal trend line to see how we can to see what will happen. Now if you use this trend line and connect these 2 points right here, okay, you see that we have a kind of shoulder pattern right here that actually showed that yes, Bitcoin was supposed to shut down, which actually shut down to this extent. And there's a video that I'm trying to upload that is coming up soon, using if you use the range box, or that typically talks about this all this pattern well enough. Okay, let's assume, let's say let me use this trend line to represent a range box. If you use a range box representing from this point here, to that point there, you discover that okay, let me get an actual range box. I need a range box. All right. So here we are. All right, I was looking for the range box. All right, so if you use a range box, all right, if you use a range box, which you can find here, you can say price range box. We have price range box, we have date range box. Okay, so what we're using is price range box. If you use a range box to determine from here, from the position where this whole thing started, you discover that, all right, and then you duplicate that range box. Let's say you decide to duplicate it. All right, okay, clone is better, so let's clone that range box now and place it right here. You will discover that it has gotten to the point. All right, this week has marked a point where it's supposed to fall to before the next push up. All right, so now use another trend line to connect these 2 points together. All right, first of all, I have to get rid of the range box before I can do that, so that you understand what I'm telling you better. So look at this. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. So let's connect this here from this point here to this point here, to this point here. So when there was a double top here, and then there was a breakout, and then there was double shoulder here, like a shoulder pattern here, and then it broke down. So here, what we're expecting here is another breakout that will make it, you know, really go higher. All right, so if we use our range box to, like just the way we've used initially, to connect from this point, from that point at the top right there to this point here where the breakout, and then let's say you clone the range box and then come here and place it right here, you discover that it has gotten to the point where it should end in a kind of in its bear run. Okay, in bear run before the next bull run. So let's say it stops here. So now what we're expecting right here now is a breakout through this this point here. All right, so here too there's another thing that can be done right here. One can connect these 2 points right here together. All right, okay, wait, so the what needs to be done here is, if what you can be done here is you can either reduce your chart. Okay, if you reduce your chart, you discover that it's been a whole lot of pattern right here. Bitcoin has been on a very great bull run. So if it is shutting down, now there's what I call the M pattern. There's a personal strategy that I call the M pattern in trading, that most people, sometimes most people call it double shoulder, but I call it the M pattern, and since the day I have used it, it's never failed me. All right, it's never failed me. All right, except it is used wrong in a way or the other. So now if you reduce this chart here to let's say you're looking at it on a weekly pattern. Let's say you're looking at it on a weekly pattern, and then let's zoom in. All right, not too much. Okay, this is okay. Now looking at it that way, now there's what I call the M strategy whenever I'm trading. All right, when the chart tends to form an M shape, that is letter M shape on the chart, and with what I'm looking at right here is what BTC is trying to do. Let's say you can see here there has been two bull candle, that one has been formed successfully, although it seems as if the bear were more powerful than the bull, but yet the next one that came out is still in the bull direction. So now what the M pattern typically says is, now if one arm, okay, let's strategically start from this point here. All right, this point here, because here you can see that there was a little fall here, there's a little bearish candle here, that's 2 in this week, and then before the bull run got to a stop here. So now what the M pattern says is, let's say if there is one arm of an M, and then there's another arm here, let me reduce the chart, then there's another arm right here. All right, now there's always a tendency for another arm to be out, and then which is always equivalent to the other arms of the M. Like, you know, this side is equivalent to this side, and this side should be equivalent to the last arm of the M. All right, and the last arm of the M should be this way, should be equivalent to the other arm of the M. So what are we trying to say here? Are we saying that the chart is trying to form are we saying that Bitcoin is going to go down as much as let's say 20,000 or 25,000? Because you can see here the main bull run in fact started from as much as low as this let's connect this point here. It started from as low as this $15,000. all right, so you can see that it started as low as this $15,000 point, but what the M pattern typically says is that it always has a this is what you can call the Fibonacci retracement level. There's always a retracement. All right, so for the next couple of weeks, according to my own calculation, we all know that Bitcoin, you know, is following a whole lot of phenomenon is affecting it these days. You know, following government restriction from China, from Nigeria, following Elon Musk's tweets, and then following some great influences, and when the whales come in and when they go out. All right, but based on the statistics, my own personal analysis, now for the next couple of weeks, Bitcoin is going to go up as high as the 60,000 that it has gone up to before now. All right, or maybe higher, to form a kind of a double top right here, kind of a double top right here. All right, something like that, and then when it gets to that point here, then you can use your normal trend line to connect and to know the next point of action. Like at this point here, one can use trend line to connect this point here to know what is going to happen right here. So you know, those that are day trading it, or those that are trading Bitcoin for a long time, you know the position to take. All right, so what if this market here, if this current trend, this current bear trend here can go down again, then it has to break this trend line here that we are seeing here in the 1 week pattern, in the 1 week run. While in the daily chart, it has to break the wedge that you see down there. All right, you can see here that it's a kind of don't mind the haphazard line that you're seeing here, is because I already drew it in the in a week pattern. So it has to break this wedge that you're seeing right here before we know the next direction is taking. Okay, you can see that it formed a wedge pattern right there. So for the daily pattern, it has to break that wedge. So what we're expecting is a breakout at that angle here there. So for that angle for that breakout to occur, it has to either break this, or it will follow the rebound that it's actually following right now. You can see that it has actually hit the the trend line, and it has taken a wedge upward. All right, it has gone upward. All right, like 2 bull bear candle. All right, although they are not really a strong one. All right, but on the long run, it's going to go as high as this point here. Now if this bull run if it eventually goes on this bull run that we're expecting right now, on the long run, it's going to go up to this extent, and then it will break down. It will break down all the way to this extent. Either it will get to this exact extent, if it gets to this exact extent and it does not rebound and it breaks through, then we all know that yes, Bitcoin is going to go to its all-time high, another all-time high again, where it will go to as much as $100,000 or maybe $70,000 or $100,000 or more. All right, so it's going to go when it gets there and rebounds. So then it will now form what you can call, or anybody can call, the W pattern, because by then it would have gone up and down, like it would have gone. Let me show you what the W pattern looks like. I think I need to clear the entire chart. I believe by now you already understood what I said in the weekly chart. All right, so if it breaks this line here, then we are expecting it to go on a bull run. That is after the first bull run, and then the next bear run that will come out after the bull run, that will get to this within the $60,000 range, and then before it breaks down again. Then after then it will engage on the next bull run that will be the highest, the all-time high ever that it will attain for the longest period of time. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. Now we all know that this is how W looks like. It's going to be like this. All right, like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then the last arm will be like this. This last arm will be a long time bull run. All right, so this is what I personally expect from Bitcoin in the next couple of months or weeks to come. All right, this is my own personal analysis. All right, it's just going to be like that before it will establish some stability around like this, the 100,000 level, or yeah, but it's going to go to all-time high. You know, it will establish some stability around there. All right, but that is going to be around probably December this year, 2021, or maybe January 2022. That's when that is going to happen. All right, that's when statistically that is going to happen. So long as all the previous analysis I've given to you guys occur, that is what is going to happen. So I hope you understand this video. If you don't understand, if you have a very good analysis or other analysis that you've done that is better than this, all right, you know, hit it in the comment section, and we'll all take a look at it, and then see how we analyze, and then we'll all move forward in this community. So thank you for watching my video. Thank you for staying tuned. See you in the next video.